Yo, what's up guys? Andy here from Tap Lab, back with another video. Today we're taking a look at this massive trading card deal that went down. Okay, so this is a deal between SashaT, which is going to be this guy right here. He's a popular YouTuber that does like sports cards vlogs, and he's more of like a flipper rather than a collector, or at least that's the impression that I get. But then the other person in the deal seems to be unnamed. But here's what the deal was for. SashaT got the PSA 10 first edition shadowless base set Charizard, and the other person in the deal got a LeBron James rookie PSA 10, a Kobe autograph Beckett 9.5. I don't know how this is the best photo that they came up with for this massive deal, but it looks like this is a LeBron James X Factor rookie card, BGS 9, plus 100K cash on top of these three cards. So I would say this deal is anywhere between like $700K to $1 million if you add all of the value of everything in this trade together. But I would say around 700K is what they figured. So I don't know sports cards that well. I know Pokemon cards quite well. You guys can check out some more Pokemon card videos on my channel if you're interested. But I think these are selling for like $350 to $400. So I would say they based this at like a $350,000 price point. Then I would say the X is like 100. This is like 100. This is like 50. So that's 250, and then 100K cash on top is 350. Those are just rough estimates without looking up the price of these sports cards or the latest sale price of this. So I think the majority of the comments are in favor of the sports cards getting the better end of the deal. But I also think that's largely because this was posted on Card Talk Pod, which is primarily a sports cards page, so they probably just have a lot more sports card followers. I personally like the Charizard in this deal, so let's take a look at why. Here we have the PSA population reports. So Charizard Holo first edition, we're going to see that there's less than 3,000 graded with PSA and 122 PSA 10s. So it's a very low population for a Pokemon card. Also note, this first edition shadowless Charizard is the most iconic card in the hobby. It's undeniable. This is the card to collect in the hobby, and that's never going to change. It's like the OG card from the base set that everybody wants. Now sports cards, there's a lot of different players. I don't know if there's like a set card that people say this is the card to get as a sports card collector or as a basketball card collector. I know these LeBron cards are bangers. In the Kobe, I don't even know how to look up the population report on that, but I see the PSA 10 rookie, there's 2,087 copies in PSA 10, over 6,000 graded, and then the X Factor, or the X Fractor, Refractor, X Factor, Gold Fractor. It's like the weirdest name. I don't know why they call them that, but anyways, the X Fractor. I know this is on PSA, so this is not on Beckett. We can get a feel for how rare these things actually are. So it looks like the Gold Refractor is the most rare. You can see 20 graded. Then the X Fractor is the next to most rare. Looks like most are getting 9, so they're kind of hard to grade. But I also notice just from watching Sasha's vlogs and stuff that sports cards tend to go like up in value, down in value based on how that player is doing, if they're in season or not, if they make the playoffs, this and that, like they go up and then they'll go down. If they're injured, they have a high scoring game, they could go up. So it seems much more volatile from my perspective. So the first edition shadowless base set Charizard has been a very stable card, and it's just due to keep growing in value, especially the PSA 10. It's just very difficult to get a PSA 10 in this card. Only 122 exists, and it's always going to be the most desirable card in the hobby. So I actually commented on this post, and I think this is the kicker right here. So this is me, 100 Charizards. Turning $100 and $200 is easy, but people don't realize the difficulty of turning 500K into 1 million and protecting your bag at the same time. Like I said, it's the most desirable card in the Pokemon collecting hobby. So I personally think, and I think a lot of people think, that this will be $1 million card someday. It might not be this year, it might not be next year, it might take 5 years, but basically you're taking the 350K off of the table and investing it in a card long term rather than sort of playing with fire more on high-end sports cards. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. It seems like SashaT wanted to take some pressure off from flipping sports cards and go into more of a long-term position with this Charizard, so he can take kind of 350K off the table into a long-term investment, and then he can continue to build and flip with this other stack of money. So he's kind of separating into a flipping pile and a long-term hold pile, or at least that's my take on it, and that's what I would be doing if I was in his position. But at the end of the day, it's hard to say which is a better investment. We'll have to wait and see. I'm excited to see Sasha's vlog on this trade going down, see how it all happened. Very exciting stuff. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.
Okay. Don't blame your problems on the past. Go hard. You might win. Don't blame your problems on the past. 'Cause that'll make you come and last.